Gunny's commentating. He's just in band right now.
to the Campbell Annual High School for this afternoon's game between the Melrose-Mindoro Mustangs and your Lady Lutheran Lancers. Please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Well done, Jim.
And now for starting lineups. First for the Mustangs. Sophomore number 3, Devin Christopherson. Freshman number 11, Eric Christopherson. Sophomore number 21, Aaron Scaife. Senior number 23, Ross Anderson. And junior number 51, John Ramsey. The Mustangs are coached by Jim Fisher. And now, for your Lancers. Senior number 14, Brendan Whitman. Junior number 20, Caleb Melner. Senior number 22, Mattia Schaller. Senior number 32, Caleb Oster. And senior number 40, Grant Hulke. The Lancers are coached by Kyle Williams. This is by Joe Lau.
Here's the tip. Welcome to Emmanuel Lutheran High School. This is the varsity boys Lancers against the Melrose-Mindoro Mustangs. The Lancers win the tip, but it goes out of bounds. And Melrose will bring the ball down after the turnover. Number 3 at the point, 23. Sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulties. We're all good now. The Lancers are coming off of a loss in Blair Taylor, 66-44. They look to bounce back tonight against Melrose-Mindoro. Nelner gives it to Schaller, to Wendland, to Hulke on the right wing, back to Wendland. Wendland loses it. Nelner grabs it. Gets it to Hulke, swatted away, but Wendland grabs it. Brennan Wendland. Gets it to Nelner, to Oster. Oster drives the lane, gives to Hulke at the free throw line. Hops in and gets blocked. Derek Christopherson brings it down. He gets to Scaife. And Scaife was trying to get it to Ramsey, and it goes past him.
Just a bad pass there.
Yep, I'm Gunny Zippert. My partner Sam Buck, and our cameraman is Levi Schaller. We're sorry this got kind of late. Very unprepared today for broadcasting.
Gunny had to do band.
Yep. But we're all good now. Here's Matthias Schaller to Brandon Wendland. Brandon Wendland for three. No good. And the rebound's grabbed by Ross Anderson. Christofferson brings it down. Eric Christofferson gives it to... That's Devin Christofferson. Gives to Eric. And Scaife gets called on the travel. Oster will inbound it. It gets into Nelner. Nelner's guarded by Scaife. He goes left. Gives it to Wendland. Wendland is doubled. Wendland trying to get someone, and he gets fouled. Oster will inbound it. Fouls on Scaife. His first foul. And Oster will inbound it to Nelner. Nelner, guarded by Scaife, gives to Wendland. To Schaller in the left corner. Schaller drives baseline, gives it to Halke. Halke shoots. Good.
A great take by Grant Halke.
Here's Eric Christofferson bringing it down. Screen by Ramsey. Wendland gets back, but not. Scaife takes the three. It's way short. It's saved by Anderson, but it goes right to Schaller. Nelner brings it down. Nelner to Oster. Oster for three. Good. Great job there by Caleb Oster.
Score is now 5-0, Lancers.
Wendland will guard Eric Christofferson. They give to, that's Anderson to Scaife. To Devin Christofferson. Christofferson for three. Good. Devin Christofferson scores the first points for the Mustangs, and it's 5-3. Wendland drives in, loses the ball, but Schaller grabs it, but it's knocked out by Anderson. It'll stay with the Lancers. Ned Sandhefner checks in for Brandon Wendland. Ned being the sixth man tonight, with Jack Milkey being out and Carl Ryan's out. So the bench is a bit thin. So Ned comes in. Here's Sandhefner. Gives to Schaller. To Halke. Halke with the jumper. Good. Great shot by Grant Halke. That's 4 points for him.
Two nice, really nice takes.
This is Eric Christofferson. Drives to the lane. Lays it up. No foul. Rebound by Ramsey, and that will be called. Caleb Oster was straight up, but he gets called on the foul. Tom Williams says it's not very good, not a very good call. First foul for Oster. John Ramsey here at the line. Left-handed shot is good. One more for Ramsey here. Ramsey misses the second, and Halke and Ross Anderson hits it out of bounds. It looks like Halke may have hit it, but he didn't.
I thought he hit it.
Yep.
But ref's call.
Wendland's in for Matthias Schaller. So as I was saying, the Lancers are a bit thin tonight. Jack Milkey's out with a concussion, and Carl Ryan's out sick. So Matthias Schaller gets the start. Ned Sandhefner's the sixth man. And Sandhefner gives to Neltner, to Wendland. Back to Neltner. To Sandhefner for three. Good take. Good rebound by Wendland, and Wendland lays it up and in. A big collision there. Cleared out some room for Wendland to grab the rebound, and he had the open lane then for the layup. Eric Christofferson loses his dribble to Anderson. To Scaife. Scaife gets it to Anthony. And Ned gets the steal. They give to Wendland, and Lancers will bring it down.
Some great help defense by the Lancers on that drive.
Poor pass by Wendland, but Neltner grabs it. Neltner drives the lane and in. Great drive by Caleb Neltner.
Beautiful drive.
Went right through the Mustangs defense. Here's Devin Christopherson. Scaife to Eric. And Eric, they're going to call that a block on Caleb Oster. Eric Christopherson knocked him over, but fouls on Oster. It looks like a pretty clean charge to me, but refs see it different. That's the second foul for Oster. So Jonathan Gamble will come in, the freshman. Eric looking for someone, gets it to Ross Anderson. Ned falls, he's back up. The three from Anderson or from Christopherson is no good. Gamble grabs the rebound and gets fouled. Good job by Gamble there. Making the Mustangs commit a dumb foul. Ned Sandhefner's in pain. He can walk, but Schaller comes in for him. He's alright. Just needs some time off. They get into Nelner. He'll run the point. Top of the key. Gets to Wendland. Wendland for three. No good. Scaife brings it down. Scaife, no one stops ball. He goes straight up and he'll go to the line. They call that a block. Also not a very good call. But no one stopped Scaife on that ball. Yeah, no one stopped ball. And he just drove the lane.
You could hear the crowd booing that call.
Yep. Look at Scaife's shoes. Oh, they'll hurt your eyes. And socks. First free throw. No good. Short. Number one, Scotty Davis comes in for Ross Anderson for the Mustangs. Scaife hits the second free throw, and he goes 1 for 2. Gamble inbounds it to Nelner. Nelner brings it down, gets to Wendland. Wendland to Schaller. To Nelner for three. No good. Good take there for Caleb, but doesn't fall. Scaife to, that's Lockington. Back to Scaife. Stolen by Nelner. He's got Wendland with the 2-on-1 here. Gives to Wendland. Wendland up and in.
Beautiful play.
Way to not be selfish and give it to Wendland, who had the easier path to the bucket. Eric Christopherson gets to Scaife to Lockington. Tries to get it back to Christopherson. Nelner saves it. Oh, but his foot was on the line. Stays with the Mustangs, but just barely. And timeout's called for the Mustangs.
Score is 13-5, 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
The coaches for the Mustangs are, well, head coach is Jim Fisher, and then the assistants are the JV coach, Kevin Christopherson, and the C-team coach, Matt Kriesel. Another assistant coach they have is Scott Koss. And for the Lancers, as usual, head coach Tom Williams, and assistants Prof. Joe Lau and John Radical, the JV coach. So Lancers thin tonight, a lot of sickness going around.
A lot.
Campus, and Jack Milkey, of course, had that terrible injury in Blair Taylor, so he's not in. So you'll see a lot of substitutions tonight. Brian Siddle can only play in 2 quarters because he played 2 quarters of JV. JV was pretty thin too. They won though, pretty handedly. Lockington will inbound. Gets it to Anthony, to Davis. Scotty Davis gives to Anthony. Drives baseline. Not a very good shot there. He misses. And Schaller gives to Neltner. Caleb Neltner to Brandon Wendland. Takes the shot, gives to Schaller. Looking for Hulke, but he's not there. Wendland to Neltner. Neltner drives around the top of the key. Gives to Schaller. Schaller tries to go baseline. Can't. Wendland. Not a lot of offense. Not a lot of moving here for the Lancers. Wendland for 3. No good. And Anthony grabs the rebound. Scaife. Scaife gives it to Lockington. To Scaife. A great layup there by Aaron Scaife. Jonathan Gamble didn't want to foul, so he stayed up. He stayed straight up, but couldn't make him miss. And Grant Hulke shoots it, no good. And Davis shoots it in on the transition.
Wide open down there on the fast break.
They get into Hulke. He loses it, though. Anthony. Wendland tries to block Davis, but he can't. Davis makes the shot. Schaller gives it back to Neldner. They bring it down. Neldner, guarded by Eric Christofferson. Back to Neldner. It was tipped by Christofferson. No over and back here. Schaller to Gamble. Gets it, his pass tipped. And Lockington brings it down. And they call that a travel. Here are some subs. Three new players come in for the Mustangs, and Elijah Morris comes in for the Lancers. The 3 for the Mustangs are Devin Christofferson, John Ramsey, and Brent Knudsen. Neldner brings it down. 20 seconds left here. Lancers will try to get the last shot, maybe. Schaller to Gamble. Gamble gets a hit away. It's Davis on the breakaway. Lays it up, no good. And Ramsey gets fouled down low. Foul's going to be on Schaller. Lockington gives to Davis. Davis shoots the jumper. No good. Neldner has it. 4 seconds left. Neldner shoots the 3. No good.
Wild 3. Shot it on the move.
Yep. Well, he had to get one off.
Anyway, interesting first quarter. Game's pretty close. 13-11. Lancers up. Lead scorer for Melrose-Mindoro is Scotty Davis, who's only been in for a couple minutes.
Yep,
really.
He really got
with four points.
He got some good minutes in there.
Eau Claire Manuel's points are pretty spread out throughout the starters. Grant Hulke has 4, Brandon Wendland has 4, Caleb Neldner has 2, Caleb Oster had a 3. That was pretty nice to see.
Yeah, Caleb Oster, pretty good three-point shooter. You wouldn't expect it for a guy his size, but he's a really good. He's an all-around guy.
All-around player.
He can play the post for you. He can play out on the wing. I've never seen him at point guard, but he's probably capable of it.
Both teams breaking out of their huddles.
And it'll be Mustangs ball here. They try to get it in. Gamble guarding the inbound. They get it into Christofferson, but Devin slips on the ball. They get it to Oster. Oster lays it up and in. He touches the backboard on that.
See the backboard shake.
Maybe we were hoping to see a dunk there. Oh, stuffed by Gamble. Jonathan Gamble denies Devin Christofferson on
the crowd liked that.
Drive. He's a freshman. Gamble guards the inbound. They get it into. They got it into Knudsen. That was too easy on the inbound play. Lancers got to tighten that up. Gamble again guards Lockington on the inbound. They lob it into Ramsey. Ramsey tries to get it into Knudsen. They can't get it. And out of bounds. And Neldner will bring it down. Fouls on Ramsey there. Neldner gets it stripped by Devin Christofferson. Devin brings it down. Shoots, gets stuffed by Oster. Even more powerful than Gamble's. Wendland drives in. There's a block on the ground. Wendland's basket won't count, but Good job by Wendland forcing a foul there.
Good drive.
It's on Brent Knutson, who's only been in for a couple minutes, but has 3 fouls. And that's not good because... Oh, sorry, it's his first. Wendland misses the 3. I must have heard something wrong.
Wendland taking a lot of threes here, but he hasn't made any yet.
Yep. Oster has. Lockington. And stolen by Oster. A bad pass there by by Lockington there. Oster gives it to Neldner. Neldner drives with his left. Well, not drives, sorry. It goes across the top of the key. Goes out of bounds. Scaife and Eric Christofferson come in. Lockington and Knudsen go out. And Neldner brings it. Neldner gives to Wendland in the corner. Back to Neldner. Neldner gets his pass tipped and it's stolen eventually by Davis. Davis brings it in. No, there's a foul. It's on Caleb Oster. Pretty rough one, too. Davis is in pain. Oh, it's an offensive foul on Davis. My bad there. Davis just fell over, and I was expecting a defensive foul to be called.
Don't see many charges.
Yep.
Timeout, Emmanuel. Score is 15-11. Lancers up and in the bonus.
Yep. Lots of fouls here for the
Mustangs.
Sorry. Next foul that's committed by the Mustangs. The Lancers will have a 1-and-1. I'm sorry, who called the timeout?
Lancers.
Okay. Lancers will inbound it. It'll be Oster. Oster will inbound to Neldner. Caleb to Caleb. Senior to junior. Neldner brings it down to Gamble. Gamble looking for Hulke in the post. Gets it to him. Hulke shoots, and he gets fouled. Great. Good job by Grant Hulke there. Going up strong. Gets fouled. And Hulke will go to the line. That's Ramsey's second. Here's Hulke's first. Good. Good shot there by Grant Hulke. And Hulke shoot a second here. Good. They get it across half court. Davis can't get it though, but Scaife grabs it. Scaife goes up, and that is a charge. Nice job by Grant Hulke. Setting his feet.
We saw him take a charge yesterday, or not yesterday, Thursday at Blair Taylor.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Grant seems to be pretty good at those.
Yep. Practice. Neldner to Gamble. Gamble tries to get in for Oster, but it's knocked away by Ramsey. Devin Christofferson to Davis. Davis for 3. No good. Rebound eventually gets to Hulke. Hulke gives to Wendland. Wendland's got numbers. Tries to get it to Oster. Oh, and the oop to Wendland's no good. Good idea there by Oster. And Oster's called on the foul. That's his third.
Foul trouble.
Not what the Lancers need tonight.
They're going to be taking him out.
Schaller comes in for Oster. And Eric Christofferson and Ross Anderson come in. Scaife gets it in to Eric. And Eric will bring it down. Eric loses his dribble. Good D by Wendland. To Devin. Devin to Anthony. Lancers fans want to travel there. They get it to Scaife. Scaife shoots. It's the I believe it was blocked. It was tipped. That's why it looked like such a bad shot. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Here's Eric Christofferson. Schaller almost steals it from Scaife. Devin to Anthony. Anthony for 3. Pretty good shot there. Didn't expect that. Neldner to Schaller. Neldner. Hulky gets it stolen away. 3-on-1 here. That's a good foul for Neldner there. Don't give up the easy transition too. Make him earn the points at the line.
Definitely.
There you go. Neldner's second. It's not too bad for now, but still gotta be careful. Eric Christopherson hits his first. Ned's back in for Caleb Neldner. And Eric hits his second as well. Schaller will inbound it to Wendland. Schaller gets it back to Wendland, out of bounds. And they'll say it's off Wendland. Devin will bring it down. Devin to Aaron Scaife. Scaife gives it to Anderson on the nice cut. That's what the Mustangs need.
Beautiful cut by Anderson for 2 points.
And it'll be Lancer ball when timeout's over.
Score is 17-15. Lancers up 2. There's 4 minutes 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Both teams are in bonus.
Yep. Lancers are playing all right. You didn't expect this to be a blowout because they only have 9 players, and Sido is only good for 2 quarters.
Jack Milkey was definitely a dominant force on their team.
Yep.
It's not good to lose him.
Probably the main scorer. Yeah, I think Sido will be playing the third and fourth quarters because he hasn't gotten in yet. Maybe they'll put him in the second, but he wasn't in all of the first, and he played 2 quarters of JV. So we'll see when they put Brian in. So 9 players for the Lancers tonight. They cannot afford to lose Oster, so they're going to keep him out a while. He's got 3 fouls. Mustangs are back. They have Devin and Eric Christopherson, Anderson, Anthony, and Scaife. And for the Lancers, it's Schaller, Wendland, Hulky, Sandhefner, and Gamble. Schaller will inbound it to Wendland. Here's Wendland bringing it down. Schaller. Gamble. Gamble fakes, then shoots. And it's rebounded by Anderson. Anderson to Scaife. And Scaife travels again. That's his second one on the night.
Melrose needs to get a little more control of the ball.
Wendland gives it to Schaller. They're running press here. Wendland to Hulky. Hulky gets it from a bit of a bad pass there, but when Hulky gets it, Wendland pulls up. No good. Rebounded by Anderson.
Wendland hasn't made a shot yet. It's pretty unusual.
Scaife. And the pass goes out of the reach of Eric Christopherson.
Really bad pass there.
They're running press. Wendland needs some help. Wendland gets it to Sandhefner on the lob. Sandhefner. Hulky gets it stolen from him. And Anthony lays it up and in.
Wide open.
Hulky kind of put his head down. He was and the pass from Wendland goes out of bounds. Schaller was cutting, and Wendland didn't see. Hulky kind of got upset at himself and put his head down and he's got to get back there. Can't let Anthony just get that wide open layup. Wendland guards Christopherson. Eric gets it to Scaife, to Anderson, inside to Anthony. It's saved by Eric Christopherson. Pretty impressive, and it goes off Hulky and out of bounds. Eric to Devin. Devin drives. Almost travels, but gets it back to Eric. to Scaife. Scaife drives baseline, lays it up. No good. And Scaife lays it in. Off the offensive rebound. Schaller gets it to Gamble. Gamble gives it to Wendland. And Wendland can't handle Gamble's pass. Lancers are now down. It's 17-19 after they were leading 17-11. Sandhefner will guard Devin. Devin gives it to Anthony, back to Devin. To Scaife. Scaife with the jumper. Good.
Good for 2. Nice shot.
Yep. Wendland to Jonathan Gamble, and Gamble gets fouled. Oh, my bad. It's Antony, not Anthony. Gamble's at the line here in the bonus situation. Sandhefner's out for Neldner. Lockington and Ramsey come in for Scaife and Antony. It's bonus here, so 1-on-1 situation. Here's Gamble. Good. He'll get another. Here's Gamble's second free throw. No good, short. And the rebound's grabbed by Eric. And Christopherson will bring it down. That's a travel right there. He ran into his own guy and had to reset his feet, and it didn't work out in the end.
It's a lot of travels for Melrose-Mindoro already.
Yeah, not many for the Lancers. They get it into Neldner. To Schaller. To Wendland. Hulke. Down low. Goes up strong, but gets blocked. Or didn't get blocked. But missed the shot. But Gamble gets fouled, and Gamble will go back to the line. Jonathan Gamble going 1 for 2 in his last appearance at the charity stripe.
Ramsey in foul trouble.
Out third.
They'll be taking him out.
Yep. Gamble. Off the back iron and out. Antony will come in for Ramsey. Here's Gamble's second shot. Also no good. Ball goes off of Hulke's leg, and it'll be the Mustangs' ball. Gamble's not pleased with himself after missing 3 of 4 free throws. Lockington will inbound it. Gets it to Eric Christopherson, to Devin, to Lockington, to Anderson for the 2. And it rolls in.
Wide open shot for Ross Anderson.
Neldner fights away from Lockington, or Christopherson, and gets fouled by Anderson. And Neldner will go to the line on a 1-and-1. Or no, now it's double bonus. 2 shots for Neldner here. First one's good. Nice free throw by Caleb Neldner. Here's the second one. Second one's no good, and rebound's grabbed by Antony. Eric brings it down to Anderson. Anderson shoots, gets blocked by Gamble. Schaller had Neldner, but he had to regain his dribble. Hulke to Wendland. Wendland takes the shot. Was looking for someone, and there probably should have been someone there. Lancers weren't spread out enough. Antony lays it up, no good. He also grabs the rebound, but they're going to call that a travel.
Another travel for Melrose.
I believe that's 4. Scotty Davis in for Ross Anderson. Scotty Davis looks like he has some injury prior to this game on his wrist. He's wearing a brace of sorts on his left arm. Maybe he's usually a starter, but his injury is keeping him from his full potential. Brandon drives on the right side of the court. Wendland gets it to Schaller. Matthias to Caleb Nelner. Nelner drives, jump stop, nice shot.
Beautiful pull up there by Caleb Nelner. Nice, even nicer shot.
Yep. Knocks it down after the great jump stop. Shot from Devin Christofferson's no good. Nelner brings it down. And Eric Christofferson's called on the foul. Nelner will go to the line. They'll have 2 as the Lancers are in double bonus. Here's Caleb's first free throw. Good. Caleb Nelner hits his first free throw. Here's the second. No good. And Antoni grabs the rebound. Devin brings it down. Good D by Nelner. Devin tries to get it to Antoni, but he's not there. Nelner to Gamble. Lancers had numbers for a second, but they set it up. Nelner to Schaller. Matthias back to Nelner. Sandhefner drives. Gets knocked back by Antoni. No fouls called. And Nelner gets it stripped by Devin. And Christofferson fakes the shot. Gets 2 Lancers to jump, but misses his shot. And Hulke just swats it out of bounds.
Nice hustle back by Jonathan Gamble.
Yep. That's what we like.
Devin Christofferson tried to pull up and make the jump shot, but couldn't get it to fall.
Good D by Ned Sandhefner there. Knudsen was going nowhere. Devin to Davis. To Knudsen. They try to get to Lockington, but it's tipped by Schaller and stolen by Nelner. Nelner to Sandhefner, drives baseline. No fouls called. Good drive, though, by Sandhefner. And Jonathan Gamble grabs the rebound and shoots and scores. They try to beat the buzzer, but it's very short, and the Lancers will go into the half with a 1-point lead.
Very close game here, 24-23. Both teams playing really aggressive defense. Lots of fouls.
Both teams are playing really well. Foul trouble is keeping them out from the best of their abilities.
Caleb Bolster has 3 fouls on the Lancers.
Leading scorer for the Lancers, it looks like Hulke and Neldner are tied. Both have 6. Oster with 5, Wendland with 4, and Gamble with 2. For the Mustangs, it's Aaron Scaife with 7 points. Other high scorers for the Mustangs are Devin Christofferson with 3 and Scotty Davis with 4, as well as Ross Anderson with 4. So a pretty good half for both teams. Not too sloppy. Lancers are having a bit of trouble breaking the press at the end, but they got it out.
Melrose's passing's gotten a little bit sloppier.
So is the Lancers throughout the game, but as I was saying, the Lancers were pressed a lot at the end of the second quarter, but they were getting it over pretty well.
Lots of traveling, too.
Yep, especially for the Mustangs.
Especially.
Just some strange stuff.
Seen some nice fast breaks.
Yep. Ulster's layup where he slapped the backboard. That's something you do in maybe a pickup game, not even practice, let alone a real game. Something Brett Lau would do.
He does it all the time.
Brett Lau can probably jump higher than Caleb Oster, just not as tall. Brett Lau's gonna dunk someday, and we're all gonna see it.
It's probably gonna be tomorrow, and we're not gonna see it.
Oh yeah, we'll be at church or something. He probably's going to Saturday night. Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
Lancers are, like we said, down a couple players. Carl Ryan's sick. Seems to be a lot of sickness going around campus. I think there was, 14 people sick?
Oh, it was over 20 probably in total, girls and guys. For basketball today, lots of guys were sick and played, but 3 sat out. For JV, it's Alex Fleischer and Ben Hansen couldn't play, and for varsity, Carl Ryan couldn't play.
Riley Sotnick threw up this morning at like 10 a.m., I think, and he still played.
What a trooper. He played a lot, too. They were lucky they had Brian Sitto, though. They needed him in the long run. And the JV Lancers really just dominated the second half.
JV Lancers still on their undefeated streak.
8-0, I think. 8 something and 0. John Radical's doing a great job with that team. Mostly sophomores. That sophomore class, when they're seniors, varsity could be really good in 2 years.
Yeah, I've heard from more than one person that the sophomore class this year is predicted to be a really
Good
great athletic
Yeah.
sports class.
Yep, they've got good volleyball players and bunches of good boys basketball players, a couple of good girls basketball players too,
And baseball players.
and softball and track and cross country, all around that class of 2016. So yeah, we'll probably be seeing more of Brian Sitto. Well, we have to see more because there was nothing of him in the first half. He'll play. He only played 2 quarters of JV. I think Coach Tom Williams was saving him, and they're going to need him. Only a 1-point lead here.
We might see some more of Elijah Morris as the game gets farther in.
Yep, the other 2 bench players, Gamble and Sandhefner, have gotten in a ton.
Gamble's had a nice shot.
Yep.
And some free throws, making 1 of 4, I believe.
Yeah, but it's good to get to the line too. It's not all about making them. It's about making them get into foul trouble as well. I mean, they could use more free throws, but I don't feel like that's going to kill them in the long run.
Melrose has a lot of fouls, but they're pretty evenly dispersed, so no one's really in foul trouble except for John Ramsey.
Who's got 3. How many total fouls do they have? It's like 1.
I think I was off 1.
Alright, that's okay. We'll figure it out as the second half goes along. Lancers don't have many fouls. Neldner has 2. Schaller 1. Oster does have 3. That's a big problem, but hopefully Caleb Oster will play some more clean basketball like he did at the beginning of the game, relatively.
Let's hope he doesn't get 4, because they really need him down in that post area.
Yep, and if he gets 4, he'll be out for a long time. So we'll see what the Lancers bring to this second half.
And the Mustangs.
Yep. All 3 teams played today. C team lost close by 4, 34-30. It was a good game. We played well, but just not well enough. JV, as we told you, won pretty handedly.
Not surprising.
Yeah, but 20-plus maybe. And varsity is up 1 at half. 5 minutes left until the third quarter starts.
Varsity's record is
They're 5-2.
5-2.
Yeah.
The girls.
So that would make sense that JV's 8-0, because
Girls' record is like
2-3.
2-3.
Yep, They beat Elmwood on opening night, then they lost 3 in a row, and then they beat Alma Pepin last night.
Pretty disappointing start to the girls' season.
Yeah,
Especially after that, after last year's getting so far.
yeah, getting to the sectionals. Yeah, it kind of stinks to lose Abby Sitto and Abby Hine and Lauren Lisak and all those good seniors, and Joe Ullman that they had last year, so they definitely need some younger girls to step up, like Cara Meyer. Cara plays really well for the varsity girls.
And Abby Hine's sister, Emily.
Yep, Emily's
Great 3-point shooter.
Emily and Joe Meyer have been on varsity since their freshman year. Maybe played like a little bit of JV, but mostly varsity.
Both of them really good.
Yep. And Rachel Shazer, she's a senior, but she's looking to make some noise here in her last year playing basketball. Oh, Levi, zoom in. It's Fickner selling popcorn.
He's in his lowly state selling popcorn.
We do this every game. He makes a sale right at center court. Now he's going to the Melrose-Mindoro crowd. Oh, denied. Still looking. Nope. Ignored. Nope. And he... Oh, does he have a sale? Oh.
I think he does. Oh, but never mind. Just heading back.
Why is he going back that way? Work the crowd down here.
Darren Lau looks sleepy over there by the scoreboard.
Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. You can see Darren Lau. All right, Melrose-Mindoro back out. Enough of the Fickner. They'll warm up. Get ready for the second half. What do you think the Lancers need to address here?
I think they need to get better passing. Like I've seen some a little bit of lazy passing, mostly from Matthias Schaller, but
Matthias has been fine.
well, their passing isn't really in trouble. I'm just saying that. Okay, I don't really know what I'm saying.
You don't know what you're saying. Who else have the varsity girls played? They've lost to Independence and Regis. They played one more game. Who'd they play? Oh, they beat, oh, they're 3-2, not 2-3. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that, Emily and Prof Rail. Not 2-3, 3-2. They beat someone last Saturday. Alma? No, they played Alma yesterday. I'm not sure who it is. They played last Saturday night. Do you remember?
I remember them playing last Saturday night, but I don't remember who it was.
Yeah. That's a shame. Oh, Blair Taylor. That's it. Both teams back out now, so Lancers probably need to address their passing and press break. For the Mustangs, I think it's just like patience. They need to take their time, and they've got really good shooters, so just get open looks and not force up shots. Christofferson's got blocked like 3 times because he hasn't been patient.
He's also the shortest one on the team.
Yep. But we've seen kids like Brian Sitto work the lane, and Riley Sotnick just get in, really good drivers. See the Lancers warming up over there. Coach Tom Williams laughing up with the ref. Mr. Johannes was the ref for our game, and he almost gave the ball to me on an inbounds when none of the Melrose players were back. He was like, ball is in, and then he pulls it away from me. And I was like, why do you do this to me? Don't taunt me. And it was a close game, too. We could have used that easy bucket, but refs aren't supposed to do that, apparently. Both teams back in their huddles. Coach Fisher talking to the Mustangs, and Coach Williams addressing his Lancers. Looks like Sitto's ready to come in, tying up his shoes. We remind you to text the number in the bottom right corner. We've gotten some text tonight, not as much as usual, which is shocking. It's a Saturday. We've got only 13 viewers. It's kind of strange, considering.
I've seen a lot of people here, though, from other cities who you'd probably usually be watching.
That's a good point. That's strange, though, considering that. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, there was even more for JV. There's 15 for JV, and now there's 13 for varsity. What a shame. Is that a 13? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's 13.
All right. We're ready to go here. Third quarter action. Lancers and Mustangs. Brandon Wendland's in a new jersey. 12 instead of 14. He must have gotten blood on his other one. You're not allowed to play with blood on your jersey. Wendland gives to Hulke. Hulke shoots. Hulke also in a new jersey. Lots of blood in the locker room, perhaps. Wendland and Hulke switching numbers. Oh, 12. It's like Carl Ryan and Jack Milkey are here. Their jerseys are being worn. And Hulke's first one is airballed. He'll get another one. In Carl Ryan's jersey. Grant Hulke at the line. Second one's also airballed. He laughs it off.
Good sport.
Mr. Milkey, Jack's dad, texted us in. He said, keep up the good works. Thanks for watching. We hope Jack gets better soon. Brandon is in your son's jersey. The give and go to Devin Christofferson. And it's hit out to Eric. Ball's in the air. Hulke grabs it.
Nice steal by the Lancers.
Neldner also in a new jersey. In Brian Sitto's old number 30. Now he's 10, so Neldner can wear 30. Wow. Must have been some mishap in the locker room. Devin Christofferson to Scaife. to Devin, to Eric, to Scaife. Scaife drives, not a lot of help there, but he misses the layup. Wendland shoots.
Oh!
No foul called. Wendland was knocked over pretty hard, but they do call a foul. Grant Hulke got fouled, so.
One looks alright.
They get into Nelner. Nelner to Wendland. Wendland for three. Good. There's Brandon. There's Brandon Wendland's three we're so used to seeing. Devin. Scaife sets a screen on Hulke, so they get it to Antony. Scaife drives. Again, not a lot of help, and he makes that one. It'll be an and one situation for Aaron Scaife. And the rebound gets to Oster. Oster's in with 3 fouls. Coach Tom trusts him. Nelner drives baseline, gets knocked over, no fouls. Ball goes to Wendland, stolen, but Wendland gets it back. Wendland gives to Caleb Nelner, to Wendland, to Oster. Oster was hopping for the ball. Oster is long, and Schaller steals it away to Brandon, and off the board, it's Hulke. That was some odd offensive sequence there.
Very odd.
Prof Rail thinks that the reason Grant Hulke airballed those couple of free throws there was his new uniform. Do you agree, Sam?
It's kind of an insult to Carl Ryan.
His uniform. Antony drives, and Eric Christopherson gets fouled. Jonathan Gamble getting ready to come in. He also has a new uniform, number 50 instead of 42. I don't think none of the Lancers usually wear 50, so no one's worn that jersey yet this season. Eric Christopherson at the line. Gamble's in for Hulke. So Neltner's in 30, which is Sido's old one, but Sido switched to 10 when Josh Beekman stopped playing. So Neltner can wear 30. Neltner brings it down to Wendland. And Wendland's pass goes a bit haywire, over and back on the Lancers. Not what they needed right now.
Just some bad communication between Wendland and Nelner there.
Yep. They'll get it together. 5:38 left. Lancers up 2. They get it into Eric. Eric fakes. He's guarded by Wendland. Drives. Good help there, but he makes it. Good help by Oster there, and I believe Schaller, but Christopherson knocks it down. Devin Christopherson gets called on the foul there. Good job by Caleb Neltner. That's Devin's first foul, so he's all right. Schaller looking for someone. There's Neltner. Neltner drives. Neltner gives it to Gamble. Gamble, that's going to be a kick on Christopherson. Eric Christopherson. Oster looking for someone still. Got to get it in. Gamble gets it to Schaller. Schaller drives right. Schaller gets trapped. Needs help, and it's out of bounds. Oh. Thank you. Thanks to the Wendlands for saying that we're doing a good job. And it's nice to have a home game for the boys. We know it. Lots of road games for JV and varsity.
A lot.
Prof Rail also jokes that good coaches know how to change things up at half, but he's never heard of the changes being uniform numbers.
Neither have I.
Well, 4 of the 9 Lancers have switched jerseys. Nelner drives and gets hacked. That was a hard foul there.
Nice drive.
Yep. Nelner will go to the line. Tie game here. We're all knotted up at 29. 2 Mustangs getting ready to come in. Ramsey and Lockington. Nelner's first free throw goes in. Crawford says that it would work because then the defenders would be so used to their numbers that when you switch, they wouldn't know who to cover. There hasn't been a 44 or a 12 all game.
Good point.
Nelner sinks his second.
I believe he's 4 for 4 with free throws.
Yep, Nelner puts the Lancers up by 2. Ramsey fakes. Good defense there from Hulke. He was straight up, but Ramsey beat him. Here's Nelner. Gives it to Schaller. Schaller in the right corner, back to Nelner. To Wendland on the left wing. Good. Nice shot there by Brandon Wendland to put the Lancers up 3. Well, that's Wendland's second 3 and both have come in the second half. He has 10 points. 10 of the 34. Some scoring updates for the Lancers. Wendland with 10. Nelner with 8. 4 for those have been on free throws. Good job for him. Hulke has 8. Oster with 5. Gamble with 2. Foul trouble, not much more. Hulke got called for his first 2, but other than that, nothing else for the Lancers. And for Melrose, the leading scorer continues to be Aaron Scaife. It'll be Melrose ball. They get it into Eric. Eric gives to Scaife. Scaife gives to Lockington. Lockington for 3. Good. Nice shot there by Colin Lockington. He was wide open. Lockington's a sophomore. Nice shot. Nelner gives to Schaller. To Gamble. Gamble drives. He gets tripped. Nothing called. And they say it's off of him. Mustang ball.
Surprised nothing was called there.
Yeah. He went really hard there, and he got tripped, I thought. Here's Eric. Scaife. Scaife misses, no good. And Hulke tips the rebound to Schaller. Wendland to Nelner. Nelner on the right wing, goes to the right corner. He is trapped, and it's a white ball. It goes off of the Mustangs. We'd like to thank Levi Schaller for filling in at camera tonight. We had no idea who was going to be our cameraman.
No idea.
Levi's just an 8th grader, but we're glad to have him here. Oster comes in, as does Brian Sitto. Brian's first shift in tonight. He played 2 quarters of JV, so he gets to play in the last 2 quarters of varsity. Hulke to Sitto. Good. Almost stolen by Davis. Sitto. Back to Nelner. Nelner to Sitto. To Gamble. To Hulke. Hulke gets it stolen away. Lockington brings it down. Gives to Eric in the corner. Shoots the 3 and good. I was about to say that's not the shot you want on a fast break, but apparently for the Mustangs it is.
It's usually not, but he made it.
Yep. They had relatively good numbers there, and they shoot the 3. Oster goes hard baseline, but it goes off of a Mustang and out. Lancer ball still. Lancers down 3. This game has been really back and forth. Down there for 3. No good. And rebounded by Eric. Gets it ahead to Davis. Davis is alone. He makes the layup.
Almost misses it.
Neldner. Neldner gets it to Sito. Sito tries to get it to Gamble, and Hulky rolls it back out to Neldner. Neldner tries to get it to Oster, but it's stolen by Davis. Davis lays it up and in. Lancers down 7. They need a timeout. Oster has something on his elbow, and he just fell. I think he's alright, though. He's 6th in the game. Neldner gives to Sito, and that'll be a foul on Eric Christofferson, and he does not like that call.
Christofferson in foul trouble now. 3 fouls. Team has 6 fouls already.
Lancers only have 2. That could help them in the fourth quarter. Get to the line more
in the long run.
Yep. Next foul by Melrose will be Lancers have 1 and 1, unless it's a shooting foul, of course. Wendland to Sito. Sito gets to Gamble in the corner. Gamble drives baseline, goes up, gets stuffed, and Lockington gets it to Davis, and Davis lays it in. And 1.
I don't know what it is, if Davis is cherry picking or something, but he is always down there, always open.
3 baskets in a row for Davis. And Brian Sito fouls him. That'll be Brian's first foul. And Schaller comes in. And Brian will talk to Prof. Lau. Coach Prof. Joe Lau. There'll be 1 free throw here for Davis. He misses it. Rebounded by Hulky. Wendland. Lancers down 9 here. They need a bucket. Wendland to Schaller. Matthias drives baseline. Gives it to Hulky, to Matthias. Shoots the 3. Good. Nice shot by Matthias Schaller. His first points of the game. Lancers now down 6. Devin Christofferson gives to Scaife. Scaife drives. Good help there by Wendland. Help force the miss. Ramsey. They call that a block, and it's a good foul. It's a good call, I mean, because Hulky was just getting up. There was no way he was going to set a clean charge. Set up for a clean charge.
Both of the Lancers' big men, Grant Hulky and Caleb Oster, in foul trouble. Both of 3.
First free throw by Ramsey is good. Neldner will come back in here, as does Antoni. Neldner comes in for Gamble. Antoni's still there. He's probably coming in for Ramsey. That's why he's still sitting at the scorer's table. Ramsey makes the second. And now he'll come in. There we go. Lancers down 8. Need a bucket here again. Neldner will bring it down. To Wendland. Oster. Schaller on the wing. Gives it to Hulky. Hulky jump shot. Gets fouled. Good job by Grant to Hulky there. He'll go to the charity stripe. Let's see him shoot a free throw here. Hopefully he's recovered from his ones earlier in the half. Or in the quarter. He's probably gotten used to that New Jersey Prof. Real. There we are. Good free throw there. And Grant Hulky now has 9 points. Make it 10. They get it into Devin Christofferson. Throws it up for Davis. Davis almost out of bounds. Oh, it's stolen by Schaller. Nice effort by Matthias.
Great effort.
They get it into Neldner. It gets to Oster. Oster goes up. Foul. And good. As Jim Lau says, +1.
And we say and
we call it an and one usually, but that must be his thing. Good job here by the Lancers, cutting the lead very quickly. Caleb Oster will have 1 free throw, try to complete the 3-point play. He does. Nice job for Oster. He now has 8 points. Lockington gives it to Davis. Davis looking for someone. Almost gets stolen again. Lockington has it to Scaife. Scaife guarded by Oster. They're just letting Scaife get into the paint. Don't let him drive in there. He's going to finish. There you go. Oster's keeping him out. Antoni. Through Hulke's legs. And in. Grant Hulke gets the pass between his wickets. That'll be a foul on the ground against the Mustangs. 1-on-1 situation here. Lancers in bonus. Matthias Schaller at the line. Right through the wickets goes the pass. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Hulke. Good. I guess if that's what you're going for, that's what you can do. And great pass by Antoni. And Scaife will finish. Scaife goes out for Eric Christofferson and Gamble's in for Oster. Matthias' first free throw is good. He'll get another one. And Ned Sandhefner is in for Hulke. A very small lineup here for the Lancers. Both Hulke and Oster are out. Schaller misses the second. Rebound by Eric. Eric gives to Devin. Devin travels. Another travel for the Mustangs. That's 5.
I was wondering if we would see any at all in the second half, but
There's one.
there's the first one.
Sam gets his wish. Nelner goes to the right side of the court. Goes into the lane. Gets it to Matthias. To Ned in the corner. Ned's got his dribble. He dribbles. Gets it back to Matthias. Wendland. To Nelner. And they call a double dribble on Caleb Nelner. I did not see it.
I saw it.
What'd you say? What do you think of it, Sam?
I thought it was a good call.
Yep.
Kind of brought it up with both hands and then dribbled again.
No prof rail. It's not HTML. CA9 jokes. Good steal by Schaller. Schaller shoots. No good. And Lockington's shot is also no good. Nice job by Schaller there to steal the inbounds.
Almost made the shot, too.
Yep.
Oh, it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was. I think he almost made it. Oster and Hulke will check in. Oster and Hulke will check in, and they'll go in for the start of the fourth quarter. Ned Sandhefner getting talked to by both Prof. Lau and Coach Radical.
Score is 47-43. Melrose-Mindoro up.
Yep. At the end of the half, this was a high-scoring quarter. It was 24-23 Lancers. So that last quarter, Melrose scored 24. The Lancers scored 19. And now the Lancers are down 4 instead of being up 1.
Lancers are in bonus.
Some of the Lancers' leading scorers are Wendland with 10, Neldner with 8, Hulke has 10, as well as Oster with 8. Schaller has 4, and Gamble also has 2. Ryan Sitto has gotten in there, and so has Ned Sandhefner. Neither have scored. So has Elijah Morris. None of the 3 have scored that yet, though.
Elijah hasn't been in since the first quarter.
Yep. It'll be the starting 5 for Emmanuel. Wendland, Neldner, Oster, Schaller, and Hulke. 5 seniors. Oh, no, sorry. Neldner's a junior. 4 seniors, 1 junior. Once Milky gets back on senior night, they'll have 5 seniors. So that'll work. Eric to Devin. Devin Christofferson into the corner for Eric. Eric travels. That's 6 travels.
There's another one.
We have a question. We don't know from who I'll ask, but what is the guy's record? For C team, it's 0-3. JV's 8-0. And varsity's 5-2. Schaller for 3. No good. Rims around. Yeah, so overall, the boys are having a pretty good season. Christofferson Eric gives to Ramsey. Ramsey doubled. Ramsey gets the ball back off his hand, though, and Neldner brings it down. Caleb Neldner gets fouled. And Mustangs say that's not a foul. I do not agree.
That was pretty blatant.
Yeah. He just stood there. Neldner will shoot 2. That's the 9th foul for Melrose, so the next foul will be double bonus. Wait, what? No, that foul is on Lockington. Neldner makes the first. Yeah, Sam thought the foul was on Scaife. That would have been his 4th.
I got excited.
But it's Lockington's 2nd. And Neldner hits both free throws. Puts the Lancers within 2. Great job here by Caleb Neldner, knocking down his free throws. Lockington gives to Ramsey. Ramsey to Eric. Eric at the top of the key, guarded by Wendland. To Devin. To Eric. Goes, and they're gonna call that a foul on Neldner, and rightly so. He wasn't set. That'll be Neldner's 3rd foul. It's the team's 5th and Neldner's 3rd. Not a lot of foul trouble for the Lancers. 3 fouls is alright in the 4th quarter. Lockington got it, but he gives to Eric. Eric for 3, no good. And Wendland grabs the rebound. Wendland brings it down. It goes into Eric's legs. And Ulster's fighting for it. They call a jump. Lancers ball. Ulster went through Lockington's leg to get the jump ball.
Through the wickets.
Yep. It'll stay with the Lancers. Not a lot of jump balls in this game. Lots of up and down the court. Lots of passing.
Travels.
Yep, they get into Neldner. Hulky to Neldner. Neldner's on the right wing to Schaller. Brandon on the left wing for 3. Good! Brandon Lemlin's knocking him down. And Anderson's in. Ramsey gets stuffed by Oster. Oster off the backboard. Lockington for 3, no good. Ramsey gets the rebound and gets fouled. A poor job of rebounding there by the Lancers. They're too excited about Oster's block off the glass.
That was pretty cool.
Ulster's just gonna have a highlight reel by the end of the season. His putback dunk, that block he had on Devin Christopherson earlier in the half. I haven't seen many of their away games, so maybe there's more. Ramsey misses the first. Gamble's in for Hulky. Hulky has 4 fouls now, so they're gonna sit him more. Luckily, Ulster hasn't committed a foul since like the first half. Ramsey misses his second, and it went off of Green. White ball. Oster to Neldner on the inbound. Looks like the Lancers, or the Mustangs are in zone. Gamble back out to Wendland. Wendland to Neldner. Schaller to Oster. Oster shoots. Off the glass and in. Nice shot by Oster there.
Beautiful shot.
Puts the Lancers up 3. It's stolen by Neldner, but it's out of bounds. Great job.
Beautiful steal, but
he didn't know where he was.
It's a shame.
Yep. Wendland will guard Eric on the inbound. They try to get it to Lockington, and they do, but not where they wanted him to get the ball. Lockington falls, and it's Neldner on the breakaway, lays it up and in.
Wide open.
He had Oster with him. We should have and it'll stay with the Mustangs. On that breakaway, Neldner had Oster trailing him. They should have done behind the, over the back, behind the back. Oops. Neldner just throws it up. See what happens. Too close of a game for stuff like that. If only this was 52-27 or something.
Like our games, except we'd be losing.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying they could oop it to Oster. It would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool, but...
Have we ever seen an oop it, Emmanuel? I've always seen dunks before, by Michael Bomber or someone else.
I don't know.
Yep. we'll see.
Anyway, Melrose takes a timeout.
Yep, this game wasn't originally on the schedule. We weren't originally scheduled to play Melrose today, but Athletic Director Prof. Krantz got us this game to break a huge road stretch. We have a bunch of road games after break as well. So, but then as Jonathan Gamble said, our schedule's backloaded with home games. So,
After Christmas break.
yep, second half of the season we'll have lots of guys' games at home, and the girls just have games at home. Period.
Just all the time.
Yeah, just like of every 3 games, there are 2 at home, or even more than that. 3 of 4.
Certainly a lot of them.
For the Mustangs, it'll be Scaife, Christofferson, Davis, and Ramsey. Ramsey's stayed out of foul trouble. He hasn't committed one since the first half. Still has 3. It'll be Mustangs ball. Both Christofferson's trying to get it. Eric gets it. Eric brings it down, guarded by Wendland. To Scaife. Scaife guarded by Gamble, and they're going to call a foul on Jonathan Gamble. It'll be a 1-and-1 here for Melrose. That's the 7th foul on the Lancers. Jonathan's first foul. He's not in any sort of trouble. There's Scaife at the line. First one's good. He'll get another. Scaife again. Here's his second free throw from the charity stripe. No good. And Schaller grabs the rebound. Wendland gets the pass. Wendland gives to Neldner. Neldner looking for someone. And he gives it right to Devin Christofferson. Neldner fell over. Eric. Oster was straight up. Good defense. But Ramsey grabs the rebound. That's too easy. Schaller's got to box him out there. Once Oster left, he's got to help out Wendland. Over to Schaller. Schaller drives in between 2 defenders. Tips it over to Wendland. Wendland shoots. Good. Nice shot by Brandon Wendland. He now has 15 points. 3 threes and 3 twos. Neldner gets the steal.
Taking it slow.
Lancers up 4 and trying to extend the lead. Wendland. They want to travel, and I think they're right. But it gets taken away on a block, and Devin Christofferson gives to Ramsey, but it gets to Scaife. Oster with another stuff, and Gamble loses the ball to Davis, and Davis makes the shot. I believe that's Oster's 4th block of the game.
A lot of them, and Gamble's had 2.
Yep. Maybe I was thinking of Gamble. I think Oster definitely has had 3. Again, they want to foul on Wendland, a push this time, but they don't get it. Neldner gets the ball knocked away to Wendland. Wendland goes in between 2 defenders, and Wendland draws a foul. I believe the foul is going to be on Eric Christofferson. Wendland's at the line, double bonus. He'll shoot 2. No, the foul's on Devin Christofferson, number 3. That's his 3rd. Both Christoffersons have 3 fouls. Wendland misses his first. Here's a second. Good. The double bonus could be the Achilles heel here for Melman, because they got into so much foul trouble. Ramsey at the other end. It's knocked away by Neldner. Way to get back.
Nice hustle.
Hulke will come in. Hulke comes in for Gamble.
Got 4 fouls.
Yep, but it's 3 minutes left. You want to have your best players in there, and for the Lancers, that's their starters.
Absolutely.
And they're all in. Davis shoots. It gets tipped, I believe, by a Schaller, but it didn't affect the flight of the ball that much.
Almost swatted it away.
It's gone. Or, it's not gone. It's missed. Wendland has it. Lobs it into Oster. Oster shoots and is fouled. Great post play there from Wendland to Oster. Remind you to text the number in the bottom right corner. We love to hear your text, especially at the end of games. It seems like it makes the game even more exciting. That's Scaife's 5th foul. We were unaware of his 4th, but that's his fifth. Maybe Sam was right on that one time. It was on Lockington. Well, nonetheless, Scaife is out. And that is a big blow to Melman.
Scaife is one of the lead scorers.
Ulster's first is good.
Just barely.
Rolls in. Ulster now has 11 points. Ulster will shoot his second here. No good. Coach Tom said that's better, but apparently not. Davis in the corner. Gives to Ramsey. Good help by Ulster there, but there's a foul. Foul's on Grant Hulke. Grant Hulke fouled out. He got his fifth foul within 26 seconds of coming in. A great job by Grant tonight. He scored a lot early in the game and got some in the second half too. Grant Hulke ended up having 10 points. Pretty impressive. Very high scoring game here. Ramsey's first is good. Lancers up 3. Can't foul Melman. That one rolls in. Neldner. Neldner to Schaller. To Neldner. Neldner looking for someone. He gets Wendland. Wendland for 3. No good. But Ulster grabs the rebound, lays it up, and is fouled. And one situation here. Ulster now has, oh man, it's hard to add up all these points. 13 points, trying to make it 14 here. Jonathan Gamble was showing me WisconsinSports.net and their stats for the Dairyland Small Conference. Caleb Ulster is 3rd in points per game and 1st in rebounds per game.
Doesn't surprise me because of his height.
Yep. He does make it 14 points on the night. Great job by Ulster. And the Lancers are 5. And Matthias is called on the block. And Tony knocked him over. Both of them are smiling. Matthias knew he fouled him. That's Matthias' second. He's alright. But that is the team's 9th, so they have to avoid fouling because they don't want to give Melman the double bonus. Prefer to keep him just single bonus. Because of that, if you miss the first one, you can get the rebound. Don't have to even get him a second one. Schaller gets it after it's tipped by Lockington to Gamble. Gamble to Neldner. Ulster to Neldner. Timeout called by Coach Williams. Lancers have definitely picked it up here in the fourth quarter. Great offense.
And defense. We've seen a lot of steals.
Yep.
And
The steals are leading to breakaways, which are either going into like easy breakaways and scores by like say that Neldner one that he had, or they're either getting fouled and getting an and one situation, or going to the line and
which is also good.
Yep. It's a win-win for the Lancers. Just got to force some turnovers, and you'll take the lead.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Both Lancers in double bonus. Melman in single bonus.
But the next foul will be double. So technically they are in double bonus.
Score is 59-54.
It looks like the Lancers' leading scorer is Wendland. He has 16 points. Neldner has 12. Ulster has 14, as we mentioned. Hulke ended the game with 10. Gamble with 2. Schaller has 4. And still Sandhefner, Sido, and Morris haven't scored. But we haven't seen much of them in the fourth. They haven't gotten a chance to score. The 5 will be Ulster, Wendland, Gamble, Schaller, and Neldner. And the leading scorer for the Melman is Scotty Davis with 12. Fouls on Ross Anderson. I believe it was a push. That's Ross Anderson's fourth. John has 2 at the line here. Double bonus. First one's good. Second free throw for Gamble here. Jonathan Gamble now has 3 points. Ramsey and Davis come in for Antony and Lockington. Lockington has 2 fouls and Antony has 3. Gamble hits his second. Free throws win games, and Jonathan Gamble has stepped it up on his free throws. After going 1 for 4 in the first half, he hits 2 there, and the ball goes out of bounds. Lancer ball. Calling for line, inbound play. That'll be a foul on Eric Christofferson, and that is Christofferson's 4th. So next one for him, he'll be out. Schaller's at the line. First one's good. Nice job by Matthias. Knocking down these free throws and extending the lead. These aren't intentional fouls by Melman. Just happening. Second free throw's good. Devin Christofferson to Eric. Eric goes into the corner. Nice defense by Wendland. Anderson for 3. Uncontested, but misses. Gamble to Nelner. And Nelner will take it slow. Lancers up 9. Don't need to necessarily push it. Schaller hands it off to Nelner. Nelner gives it to Wendland. To Schaller. It's tipped, but Schaller gets it. Lancers fans want over the back there. Wendland to Oster in the corner. Oster shot fakes. Gives to Nelner. This is where high school basketball can become a little bit unfair at the end of the games. There's no shot clock. So especially on varsity, if you got a team that can pass the ball around real well, you can run 2-3 minutes. Lancers have ran off 50 seconds here. Oster gets to Gamble to Wendland. Great passing here. Wendland takes the open lane, lays it up and in.
Beautiful drive into the lane by Brandon Wendland.
That's 18 points for Wendland. Anderson for 3. Good. That'll give the Mustangs some life, but they're still down 11. Nelner tried to get it to Gamble, but Gamble wasn't looking. Brandon Wendland has picked it up.
Certainly since the first half in which he...
I think he had 4, maybe.
Yeah, 4 something.
He has 18 now. Davis hands it to Eric. Eric shoots the 3. No good. Oster with the board to Gamble. Less than a minute here. The Lancers will try to run off some clock. And Oster is fouled. Fouls on Devin Christofferson. That's his 4th. Not that it will matter too much in the last minute of the game, but both Christoffersons have 4 fouls. Oster at the line here. Makes the first. Oster now has 15. They'll look to make it 16 here. He misses it, and Eric Christofferson brings it down. They give to Anderson, to Devin. Devin fakes and shoots, misses it, very short. They try to save it, but they get it to Gamble, to Oster, to Wendland, to Schaller. Schaller's going to take the lane, and the ball is stuck, and there's a foul, but the foul's a block on Scotty Davis. Usually, I believe that when the ball gets stuck, we learned this in our last broadcast, it's a turnover on the team that gets it stuck.
They go to the possession arrow, I think.
Oh, the possession, that's right, thank you. But because there was a blocking foul there before the ball got stuck, Matthias will get some free throws. First one's off to the left. Here's a second. Good. Lancers now up 9. I believe that the Mustangs are going to look to get it to Anderson. I think he's their best three-point shooter. He drives in, left-handed layup, good.
Nice drive in by Anderson for 2.
Neldner. They're going to waste clock here. And Neldner is fouled by Devin Christofferson. He is out. Lockington will come in. So Scaife and Devin Christofferson have fouled out for the Mustangs. Grant Hulke has fouled out for the Lancers. Really a pretty brutal game here. Lots of fouls.
2 people fouling out for the Mustangs.
And 1 for the Lancers. Neldner shoots the first. It's good. We're running out of free throw shots on our stat sheet. That's 7 made free throws. Elijah Morris and Ned Sandhefner in. And Brian Sitto getting ready to come in. Here's Neldner at the line. Second free throw is missed. And Davis will bring it down. Davis fakes out. Neldner shoots the 3, no good. Off of Lockington. Davis grabs it to Lockington. Lockington for 3. That's good. Great shot by Colin Lockington, but the game's over. Game's over. Lancers win by 6.
Final score is 68-62.
Brandon Wendland ends as the leading scorer for the Lancers. He had 18 points, and he also had 3 three-pointers. Caleb Oster had 15. Caleb Neldner had, 13. 7 of them coming from the free throw line.
A lot of free throws made there.
Hulke had 10. Schaller with 7. Gamble had 4. And that is it for the scoring. And for Melrose, it was Scotty Davis ending with 12. He led all scorers. Scaife had 10. Scaife really cooled off in the second half, especially after he fouled out, obviously. Well, we thank you for watching. Lancer boys varsity gets a win here tonight. They're now 6-2. We hope you tune in next time. After break, thanks for watching. I'm Gunny Sippard, he's Sam Buck, and our cameraman's Levi Schaller. See you next time.
Signing off.